What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. And today, let's bring Int. I just got a good look at the guy and I was like, I like this guy. Let's see what he's up to. Though obviously non-committal as usual. And I guess I'll bring Warrior. It's been a while. Just especially non-committal with Warrior. Don't like this guy very much, but he is decent in the early game. He has a good swap for it, so I don't know. Maybe it'll work out. Whenever I play Warrior, I end up regretting it, though. I think next to Champion, who gets talked about as the worst Skul a lot, this is like the unsung worst Skul in the game. Not talked about enough how bad this character is. Get out of here, dog. Took way too much there. I was being kind of a bozo. I was like, I can deal with this guy before I deal with the Ant Apocalypse guy over there. And then I spent way too long trying to kill that guy and just didn't. So, but we'll be okay. I don't think we're in trouble or anything. Not yet. All right. You don't gotta worry about that guy up there because he's not gonna. Oh, what am I? What am I doing? I don't know. I thought that was the gold pile that you get when you break Cobalt for some reason. I don't know. I don't know. That was just like an epic brain fart of giga proportions, bruh. Are you a Dark Elite? Yes, you are. Alright. Like I said, these two make for a fairly easy early game. If you're gonna make a Warrior work, you definitely want items like this, so. Like, it could end up being a Warrior run. If it does become a Warrior run, I'm definitely, like, Int's good as a Warrior partner. I would have preferred something like Officer. But, Int works. Like, the reason I would prefer Officer is because he's also a big damage character. Also, high roll doors, by the way. What are you? Misfortune Omen. It's really, really bad right now on both these characters is the thing. And also, I did crit items a lot recently. I'm gonna go out of my way to avoid crit items for this episode because we've done it a lot. But just understand, I'm doing that because it's just something I've done too much. But if you're playing the game and you're trying to get wins, then you should play crit items because it's very powerful. Though, you know, be careful taking the Misfortune Omen because it's an omen, and if you're not confident in your ability to avoid damage, then you're going to probably die. Just, you know, quick tip. Alright, let's see what we got on the pedestal. Let's buy a treasure, though. Treasure on the pedestal. Okay, well, that was worthless. That's cool, man. Hey, you know, it happens. This will be good. Yeah, alright, that makes up for everything. Probably should just ditch this. We're in negative crit rate right now. I'll hold on to it just in case, but the thing is, Strike Warrior is not good. Like, you might think like, oh, but that like gives him the chance to deal like 1,000,000 damage, right? It does, but you're not going to. Like, the thing about Strike that I find personally, at least outside of like Samurai, who has like the guaranteed crit, like if you're playing Strike, you should be playing to deal small amounts of damage quickly rather than big hits, hoping that they just happen to be a strike hit, because you're not going to land strike hits very often unless your crit rate's very high at that point. And the usual issues with Strike still persist, like, you know, you have to justify the crit damage multiplier by making sure that you have really dense damage scaling to make up for all of the item slots you're going to be put towards crit rate. So, I don't know. There's inherent issues with Strike that I think are really hard to overcome. Now, if she drops her legendary here, that changes everything. Okay. Wasn't expecting her to. We're going to take, I guess, Kobold here. Alrighty, let's make this nice and simple, like. Lots and lots and lots of gold veins, please. Okay, that's cool. Alright, we can't let this guy run amok. Like, I always like to warn people, like, be respectful of cannoneers. It's actually a really scary prefix. This is bad. Holy shit, man. Ah, okay. Alright, I gotta lock in because we are in trouble. But losing reassembly here is not the end of the world, but I don't want it to happen. Okay. Scary stuff is happening right now. Okay, that's good though. Conductor is like horrific to see. This could just straight up kill me if I'm not careful. I had a run on my Friday stream that I lost to Conductor. Ah. God damn, bro. Can I have a moment's peace? Really, really rough Dark Elite prefixes at the start here today. Happy to see the room here. I'll take that. I'm gonna avoid the invisible knife here. We'll take this. It's good, actually, on warrior. I'm actually I'm considering taking this just to get my... Nah, it's stupid. We'll just pass it. But like I said, I'm making the run harder for myself by doing this. If I'm smart, I pick that up. The game's offering me crit items on a silver platter, and I'm saying no. But, like, just soak in how easy it is to build crit items. Like, it's so easy. It's why we do it so often. It's the easiest and most consistent archetype. We'll take that very happily. Veiled Mask, get out of here. You act of detriment. So that's treasure 4, right? Yes. Alright, beautiful. We're there. Give me my money. I want my kobold veins. I feel like I'm being robbed. Thank you. Alright, good stuff. That was rough there for a while. Not that it's over or anything. We're still not at... I thought that would be the Yigi door, but I guess we're getting most of the doors on the back end of the shop in the front half, which is fine. As long as I don't fuck up in this room majorly. Plate armor's here, though, to fuck up the vibes. As it's known to do. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever been happier to see plate armor, though, after some of the prefixes we've seen in this early game. It's actually gonna be a bit of a scary Yggdrasil, I think. Alright. Move along, sir. Man, we went in mostly money. No, we went in 0 skull rooms that whole time. Sometimes I'll end up going in a skull room just because it's like offered to me next to a money room. Nope, not that time. Which means we're behind on bone shards a little bit. Hopefully, Act 2 is kind to me. So I can make up for the lost time. Okay, maybe it won't be as bad if Infinite Bone keeps popping off. Hey, Infinite Bone. Keep letting me spam skills, please. No, I didn't get to spam with the grass underneath me. But I just got to spam that 5 times. Infinite Bone, you're pretty cool. Yeah, this is probably a Iggy ult situation. Yeah, here it comes. We're already min-maxed off our gourds for World Tree Seed value, so I don't have to take any more damage. See if we can get the gold vein here. Nope. That's fine though. Looks like we're taking it, because nothing else here is even remotely worth taking. Well, like this could conceivably go, but I do like how often I can spam kobold. Also get rid of this. Yeah. But for World Tree Seed, it's not super worth, but I can turn it into money later. Terrible Curses, we'll take this. Though, is Equilibrium good on this? No, it's terrible. It's like a worthless curse. It actually does nothing. I'm trying to think of anything it does. I guess it ramps up your execute plus faster. That's it. Like, literally, I can't think of anything else that does. And then it weakens your damage anyway. It's stupid. This is going to be a tough portion of the game, I think, because we have 2 characters. Well, Int's fine, but Common Int is a lot worse than Rare Int even is. And our damage isn't exactly fantastic. No, these items are trash. If we get a common here, that could be pretty rough. Hey. That's what I thought. No. Aw, man, I didn't get him with the vein. Or the kobold, I mean. Excuse me. I'm getting you this time, buddy. You too. You think you're getting off easy? And you better turn into a gold vein. Or else. Speak of the devil, Ultimate Warrior 2, come along. We also have a lot of money to work with here, so let's see if we can get some good stuff. Come on, game. Actually, no. We're doing physical damage. Gunpowder swords here, but we don't have crit rate. Oh, come on. Dude, this could have been a fucking insane crit item run. It is what it is. I chose this path. I knew it would be a rough path, but I chose it anyway. For the love of the game. Perfectly acceptable item here. Probably more acceptable than this. Is that what I want to get rid of? Sure. I'm keeping the World Tree Seed so we can turn it into money, I guess. I guess I'm trying to go raw damage on this run. I've, like, set myself down that path. It's funny that I have Warrior and Warrior at home on this run. Though actually, I think I fucked it up a little bit. What I'm trying to say is, Officer is like Warrior, and Warrior is Warrior at home, but I don't think that came across quite as well as I wanted it to. Either way, point being, when they released Officer, it definitely made Warrior feel a lot worse because Officer is like everything I want from Warrior, but way better. The fact that Officer is just like fast Warrior who can actually like output damage quickly is not good for our boy Warrior. It's part of why I consider him as bad as he is these days. Obviously, when they first released Officer, he was terrible, though. It took a couple updates for them to make him good. And also, basic rarity, like, Officer is fucking terrible. Not until we upgrade him to a unique will he start doing good things. Alright. Didn't get brawlered. That's all I care about. No brawl for me, thanks. Be gone. Yeah. You know, I was thinking we might not get there, but we did. Excuse me. Just enough. And I'm going to upgrade the Officer first because, I mean, both upgrades are important for both characters, but Officer is, like, non-functional as a character until we upgrade him to unique. And at least Warrior has the good swap. Okay, I am a little nervous right now. Don't know how that hit, but I'll take it. He's probably gonna ult. At least I saw it coming. Also, hey, I gotta lock in. My mic's in my face all of a sudden. It's bugging me. I had to move it. Okay. All right. That was scary, but we're through it. Oh, man. Can I get some heals? All right, cool. Thanks for the heals, man. Thanks for the heals in my time of need. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot, game. Very kind of you to listen to me. I will still be upgrading the Officer. It is like I could heal here and try and do that, but I think this will also just save us health. The upgrade is very important. Also, I'm really fast. I think okay, that was from the Witch's Brew. Yeah, having the actual mechanics of Officer activate is like such an immense fucking upgrade from what he is before that. He is genuinely not that great until you get this. His swap is terrible too. Everything about the character is just like mediocre, and then you get the unrivaled strikes and everything changes. Also, you're free to go, lady. I got both the skills I want. Now, on Warrior, that's another question, but on Officer, I like these skills. Alright, give me some good stuff, please. No, but I'll take that. Oh, there it is. Alright, we can sell that for money now. We're not doing item damage, unfortunately, though I guess I could change that. The thing is, it's really good damage scaling. Now, it is also execute, which is good. What would I take that would make this work? I don't know. I mean, either way, we don't want this, so I'll hold on to it for now. This will do. I know I said no crit items, but this is not... This doesn't count, okay? Because this is not me building around crit items. I'm just taking something to activate my, my thing. Man, this Shard of Darkness burning a dang a hole in my pocket. I'm not ready to get rid of Treasure 4 yet, because we're not even close to being done. I guess this can go. My damage is definitely pretty bad right now. Oh, I was gonna buy Misfortune, but I don't care about Misfortune, actually. Let's buy Courage. There we go. That's a little better. Still not great, though, for raw damage percent. We need more. Yeah. Oh, that was a lot. That's what I'm talking about, man. Make this simple. Yeah, we're doing good damage now, I'd say. We got a potential enhanced inscription to build around too. I have Giga Gold percent gains, so I'll take whatever you have. Get some money off of it. Life's looking okay for now, though this run definitely needs some major improvements before the end of it, which, you know, unless I'm the unluckiest man in the world, will almost certainly happen at some point. Okay, we need to do something about this conductor before he deals like 1,000,000 damage to me without me having any input. There we go. Alright. Nice. Hey. Yeah, that's what I thought. Also, halfling a little early. I feel like I could actually use the halfling at some point on this run. I'm a little worried. But, hey. We want the slime to show up. So, we'll do it. Of course. Halfling, what's your deal, man? You got an issue with me? Let's air this out right here, right now. Drama alert. Oh, excuse me. Let me down, motherfucker. God. Give me that. Bone shards. Yeah. Oh, is this a skull room? Not gonna lie, I'd probably make Officer Legendary and still hold off on upgrading the Warrior. Oh, okay. Well, I'll upgrade the Warrior then. What a shame. Very rude. All right, now let's make this a golden opportunity for a nice, easy Leona Sisters, please. And also, I don't know, maybe you guys could drop something out of that chest of yours for once. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? A little change of pace. What do you think, ladies? Let's switch things up. Right, we want to do this the right way. So, oh, hey, never mind, actually. I was lying. Do you guys like that little lie I told? Little lie, no big deal. Little white lie never hurt anyone, right, guys? I think we'll be okay, actually. That's fine, because I do want to take damage. We have a lot of max HP, so... Uh-oh. Okay, you know what? That's fine, actually. I do want to die here. There we go. Textbook. Well, not textbook, because we didn't do the lower HP on phase 1 thing, but still good Leona Sisters is about what you want to see. Just about. Alrighty. What do you got? Medusa? Don't mind if I do. You know how to please me, game, sometimes. Okay, never mind, actually. I take it all back. It's just... It is what it is, I guess. Maybe Soul Strike's better here, actually, now that I think about it. I might end up selling that Predicted Pain for Soul Strike. Is that the bad one? No, Final Strike's good. Okay. Dominates the bad one. So we ended up getting good skills on all my characters. I don't have to worry about swapping my skills at any point. That's always nice. We shouldn't kill this guy, I don't think. No. Okay. I think it's fine to kill this guy. I think when we kill that guy up there, that's when the ultimate golem spawns. Why did I do that? I don't know. Oh! Dude. Alright. God damn, what an asshole. It's like I didn't even have a chance to stop you from spawning in. You just came in all willy-nilly. So annoying. There's only 2 of those in the game, I think. And then we got King Asshole over here. Oh, what? Okay, at least there was a rare in there. Then we have Giga King Asshole here, the Brawler Dark Elite. Sorry, I accidentally pressed caps lock. I don't know what it is. I can't even stand seeing the button lit up. So even if I'm not typing and I accidentally press caps locks, I always want to like turn it off. It's not like it actually affect me here. It just bugs me. God damn, stop. Alright, I'll take it. 100 bone shards, also really good dual item and execute item. Now we're to the tough calls. It might be high time to get rid of this. I'm still wanting to hold on to treasure, though this also might be a sign to get rid of treasure. Okay. Now we're getting to the good stuff. Don't forget dumb min-max, though. In fact, there's multiple min-maxes to be gotten here. I'm going to delete the Shard of Darkness. Don't make me regret it, game. Oh, we're not dealing item damage. Do I still want this? Well, we already have Courage for it, but it does give me the chance to go Mana Tech 3, and genuinely, that might be really good on Officer. Now, I think Mana Tech 3 is bad on Warrior because you lose iframes. Man, I wish I was playing this Mother Hubbard instead of stupid-ass Warrior. I'm gonna be completely real. It also allows me to get rid of this. We're gonna take it. Take Courage off the pedestal. Little min-max action here. We can buy Execute. We can buy Mana Tech. Does have Bone? It's funny. I think Execute's the play for sure. We need to get our damage up more. That's the thing about giga damage runs like this is like, yeah, our damage is fine, but it's gonna fall off in the end game if we don't do something. Enjoy being in the corner with all those exploding guys. The Execute plus is going to make us pretty strong in rooms, though. Or Execute 4, I mean. Give me all the bone shards in the world, especially now that I'm not generating them. Get out here, Intense Cold. Who invited you? And now we know for sure that we don't need oh my god, bro. We don't need our ability swapper, so we're good in that department. We could just let her out, free up the NPC, get this freaking slime eventually, hopefully. What would I even want him to dupe here? Here's my chance to get off Warrior. Oh, brother, I've never been so tempted in my entire life. But I'll keep going. For the fans. I don't know why I'm assuming you guys want to see Warrior. You probably don't, but... Look how much better Officer is, man. It's crazy. It's so fucking insane. Like, he really is just better than Warrior in every fucking way. The only thing that Warrior can do better is one-shotting bosses. And guess what? A lot of people don't like hearing it, but I'm going to say it loud and proud. Gimmick. That's a gimmick. I don't care what anyone says. You don't gotta one-shot bosses. It's just a fun thing you can do. I'm not saying it's not fun. It's just a gimmick. At the end of the day, completely unnecessary. How do I still have treasure 2? Oh, I guess I still have treasure on the pedestal. Okay. That'll change eventually. Let's stun all these guys. Never mind. Oh, no, never mind. It actually worked. Okay, hang on. I got a lot good. Or maybe we're fine, actually. A little rough start there, but... Oh, if her legendary popped out, I think I actually would go ballistic. His legendary would be great, actually, but... Also, genuine point to be made for Warrior Still Mace, also. Though the thing is, we're not running an item damage build. What would go? Warrior Still Mace and Medusa is such a fun combination. I haven't done it in forever. But really, everything's way better, so we're just going to stay the course. I didn't even comment on the common. I'm actually going to upgrade Warrior first, because his legendary upgrade's way more... Well, it is more impactful, I would say, for the character. It's not better, but it is more impactful. So, I don't know, I had like an internal monologue there where I was like, what am I about to say here? Do I agree with it? Turns out, yes. Alright, I'll take the money, please. No omens come along yet that's, well, aside from the Shard of Darkness we carried for a little bit. Alright, man. We're kind of cruising at this point. I'm going to be real. You know, it was a rough start for sure. We kept our reassembly through it all. And now we're here. Feeling a lot better. We're almost to the point where I don't even know what we want from shops anymore. I mean, there's still hella courage items we want. Alright. You know what? I take it back. There's still plenty of things. Like, Hope Slasher would be wonderful here. I think I'd like a Pot of Greed. I mean, it's dense damage scaling. We don't care about the magic, but the physical's nice. Come over here. See what happens. Stop haunting me everywhere I go, treasure. You're off this run. Get over it. Break the unique in the middle. This is something I haven't said in a while, but it is something worth saying. Is whenever you leave items that come out of an item chest on the ground in a item reward room, they break from left to right, or right to left, I mean. So if there's an item that's like a unique in the middle and the other items surrounding it are rares, you should instead of letting it auto break, break manually the middle piece, because then you'll get more money. I wish they just prioritize it from worth, but they for some reason didn't. They wanted to add in a little extra skill diff, I guess. Something a lot of older or newer players might not know, and you have to guess to be fairly new to the game to not remember these times, but there was a point where only one item came out of an item reward chest. And item rooms were objectively the weakest rooms because of that. Well, actually, I guess they still always gave more money than money rooms. So maybe that's not true, but back in the day, people thought that. By people, I mean me. I don't know what others thought, I guess. But still. Alright, this should be... Nope. Okay, I mean, it is a Giga High Roll door run, so I thought this would be the Chimera, but it turns out no. Chimera is going to be a big test for the run. I think Chimera at first is going to seem really slow, but then we're going to ramp up to infinity once we get her past half HP because of execute. Alright, good stuff. Let's go. I'm ready to defeat this monster. I've never been more ready to kill this Chimera. Bring it on. Hope I get a good curse after this. Yeah, I'll just keep using Ultimate Warrior. If you're gonna let me, why not? Okay, stop. Okay, stop. Okay, stop. When I said ramp up to infinity, bit of an exaggeration, but not bad. And also, I don't think it's half. I think it's 60%. Yeah, below 60%. So, my bad. Once we get her below 60%, then we ramp up to infinity. Oh, fuck off. Bro, that's so fucking dumb. This could have been a Giga Crit item run. Of course it could have been a Giga Crit item run. Why not, right? Trance, I guess. And like I said, I'm probably gonna sell this and buy I don't even know where it is genuinely. Here, Soul Strike. Just in case you don't know, skill damage dealt to enemies is amplified by 75% upon dealing skill damage to an enemy. This effect will not apply to the same enemy for 2 seconds. Really killer in rooms. Notice the wording same enemy. We're going to be dealing a lot of damage to enemies for a bit here. Normally not the biggest fan of Soul Strike, but it's good. It's certainly better than what we had on this. Both of these characters even. I guess something to remember is I believe Unrivaled strikes are considered normal damage, like basic attack damage, which is kind of stupid, but they're not considered skill damage, so it's something worth noting. How'd that miss? Off the cliff you go, buddy. Goodbye. Wait, yeah, I thought so. You can't catch me lacking that easy, at least not this time. Maybe in a previous room. I'm sure if I missed a treasure chest, someone will point it out. Oh, and another thing to mention about Warrior is he is the debuff farmer himself, the reigning champion. We're gonna have hella debuffs from Act 4 in this run right now. You're not gonna believe how many debuffs we end up with. Every debuff in the whole world, in fact. Goodbye. Alright, you show up a little early. I mean, I'm not unhappy to see you, but I like seeing that NPC closer to the adventurer. It is what it is. I'll accept it. Come here and give me your blessings. Yeah. And also get out of the NPC pool so I can see the slime. Though I don't even know what I want him to do. The fucking Bone of Courage would be really good. We're gonna have to change that execute pedestal. Probably to duel at some point. Yeah! That's what's up. That's honestly kind of what's up. Yeah. We like to see that. I'll take a purple flurp too. Why not? Save our money for the next shop, I guess. We are already at... Oh, we still don't have any debuffs? I thought I'd have a lot right now. Okay. Alright. Sure thing. What are you? Nothing good. In a vacuum, Soul Killer's great, just not here. Rising Slash's AoE. I'll say I'm a fan. You know, I don't compliment Warrior that often, but Rising Slash when it's got that dog in it though, pretty nice. It's also, won't lie, nice seeing a Executioner just melt in the red mist. I am a fan. Now we can finally get our officer upgraded. We're very far behind in bone shards, though. Get fucked, loser. Still no debuffs. I'm kind of shocked. Maybe I lied again. Maybe there are no debuffs. We'll see. Okay, it's adventurer time. Could be very scary depending on who we see. Okay, nah. I always like to say don't underestimate her. But, I'm not super worried about it. We'll see what happens, though. Can't go in here feeling too confident. Oh, she summoned the annoying thing, though. We one-shot the wall. That's a good sign. Alright, that's like the scariest part about her fight. And it's gone. So I don't think she's good much longer for this world. Okay. You know, I thought for a moment maybe. Get that upgrade, start going for the most important thing here. Not as important if we stick with this infinite bone, but I've been thinking about getting rid of the infinite bone anyway. To think our officer hasn't even been fully powered up yet, and he was already doing as good as he was for us. Oh, I thought he was gonna fall. No! Alright. Just give me some nat legendaries on the way out here to make up for lost time, and we'll be all good to go, and I'll be very happy. I don't think I'm asking for too much. Oh! Watch this. Nuke from... Okay, never mind. Thought that was going to be a lot stronger than it was. I thought that was a tactical nuke deployed from above situation, but no, actually it was not. It was fairly mediocre damage from above. Not as cool or impactful. Happy to see this NPC. The remaining one would also be nice. Seeing the remaining one at this stage is great, because the odds of it being a nat legendary are very high. Alrighty. Also, Omen time. What are you today? Nothing good. But as I said, oh wait, no, that was unique on the far right. Never mind. Omens break for the same amount as unique, so. Owie. I don't know why I'm letting that guy live over there. He might become a thorn in my side if I'm not careful. Though, I guess he can't now because there's no enemies to protect. Yeah, you're done, kid. Get out of here. 11,000? What are you? Artifact? No. No. No, we don't have gold percent gain. No. 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 It's gonna be artifact again. Too late for this. Bone shards are good. Kind of got cooked there on that shop with my 11,000 gold. It happens though. This run's pretty good with its items. I can't complain too hard. Though it ain't gonna stop me from complaining a little bit, you know. I'll do a little complaining. get Unrivaled Striked. Or I guess Heroic Unrivaled Strike. There is a difference. Now, we might be on the last room here, which means I think we're going to just barely miss max scaling our skill cooldown and attack speed. There's the slime. No, there's another room after this, though I don't think there's a skull room after this. Take this. And this. Okay. Yeah. All right, we can juggle here. If anything, I'm probably juggling away like the Sage's time. Which means I can actually just do this. No, I don't want to break it. I want to pick it back up. So, I guess we pick this up, break this. If you're wondering, it is far too late to get a Unknown Darkness. We wouldn't be able to max it out. Oh! That does give me Manatech 3, though. Like I said, not good on Warrior, but this is more of a Officer run anyway. It's going to be very good on Officer. We'll just leave that on the ground. Lose a little damage percent in favor of Manatech 3. I'd say Manatech 3 is actively bad on Warrior. Because it reduces his iframes. But I'll just say I'm not too worried about something being actively bad on Warrior. Because he sucks anyway. Alright. Well, we didn't see the remaining one, and we kind of got cooked on Bone Shards, but it'll be enough to get us to a decent level of skill cooldown and attack speed. We'll be fine. The run's good. So I know I'm supposed to save that line for later, but it could improve before we get to the end anyways. Like, if I see an Olive Tree Cudgel, that will be very interesting. I guess I would have to probably get rid of Manatech 3 at that point, which would be fine. It's a worthy trade for Olive Tree Cudgel, of course. You show him, officer. Goodbye. Let me at her. She must die. Yeah, you're not going anywhere, sister. Not today. And we got cooked, but I'm not shocked. Take the money. Olive Tree Cudgel in the last shop. Incoming. Calling it. Also, OCD. Okay. Well, we'll take a shorthand, I guess. Shorthand's going to be good here, so I'll accept it. This might be a max scale. It is. It's a perfect max scale. Alright, whatever. We'll take the one shrine. That works for me. Man, main character syndrome ass over here. And one way, for the record, that you can tell that that heroic unraveled strike is not considered a skill is that it's not affected by Mana Tech 3. It's the same regardless of if you have it or not. So, fun fact. I guess we're not going to look for Olive Tree Cudgel because I need to set this to either Mana Cycle or Duel. Honestly, shit, I'm not going to lie. Mana Cycle might be better. I'm going to set the Mana Cycle. And we'll see what's behind the curtain. Nothing. Alright, cool. Give me that shield. Alrighty, here's my kit. I'm going to go over the items, and if you need to pause the video and read what an item does, you may do so. Here I go. Oops. Here's my stats, though these are not the real stats. They look horrible, but they're not actually. The run's good. Definitely good enough to win. We just have to get there and do a little good gameplay along the way. These are much more my stats, though that's also Courage. That's Courage 4 buffed as well. Okay, all right. I'll cast 4 of those in a row, and also could have cast a 5th one too, but didn't have to. That's cool, man. All right, Mr. Hero, I'm ready to kick your ass today. Just wait till you drop below 60%. Damn it. Ouch. I'll take 1 hit there. It's a lot harder to dodge with 2 tackle dashers. 1 hit's fine by me. You know, I just had a thought. I don't think the tibia is going to be that good here. I think if there's ever a case to not take the tibia, it's now. And I'm probably not going to take the tibia. I might have to take a rare thing that I never take. Could be a... Well, you know, I'll think about that later. I need to focus on this right now. I hate you, warrior. You know what? You can just go home, warrior. Gotta be a little careful here. Wow, warrior, good job anyway. Let's leave it to the professionals now. It's a mean-ass Dark Hero, I'll say that much. He really wants me dead. But too little too late. Goodbye. Gotta play a little better against Dark Skull. God, Warrior sucks so hard. It's not, it's crazy. What a piece of something, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. He's a piece. We're about to get way stronger, though, thankfully, with Execute Plus, so. Execute Plus is a huge boon for our run. And I will be taking Execute Plus. We have options, but Execute Plus is by far the best one. It's not even close. I think we have Courage, Bone, Execute as our options. Maybe an extra secret special fourth one if I'm not remembering correctly. Oh, there is. Oh, Man Attack, yeah. Still Execute, though. Easy. Just in case you don't know, Man Attack, or Execute 1 leaves a mark on enemies with HP below 60%. Damage dealt to enemies with a mark is amplified by 15%. 30% damage dealt to them is amplified by 60, and all attacks are critical. And then plus damage dealt to the enemy is amplified by 15% for every 10% of HP loss. So it's just an easier way to ramp up to that very special 30% and 60%. So it's going to be slow going at the start and will very quickly turn into a nightmare scenario for our friend here. Though he has plenty of time to beat me up before it gets to that point, which means I have to lock in and play well. So I will be going into serious mode here because I think this is not a free win by any stretch. Goodbye. Pretty good phase 1. Nope. All right, so we're I think, hang on. I think we're easily going to be able to kill him before he goes into the Giga ult here, because we're going to be ramping up pretty hard here. All right, easy stuff. Now, like I said, I think this is a very rare chance where I don't even go these 3 right. I think I go Pelvis, or Scalpula, I mean. Upon using 3 skills, the next skill's damage is amplified by 50% one time. I don't think anything else here is even slightly good. Let me have a look. Whoops. No. Terrible. Alright. Scalpula it is. Which means we don't get that normal gigantic burst of potential, leaving the Dark Skull fight with the Tibia. So this is going to be an interesting Alexander. Now, Scalpula is fine, I guess. But, you know, it's no Tibia. I'll tell you that. So I'm actually going to kind of lock in here for Alexander, which normally is a victory lap. Also don't have to wait for the min-max like I normally do, so take that. Oh, you fucking asshole. Ooh, what the fuck? He is defying my expectations a little bit here. It's been a long time since I've seen that attack, I'll be honest. Okay. Kind of scary phase 1 there, I won't lie. I'm going to Giga Lock in here. I definitely want to be careful about him doing some crazy shit here. Okay, well that didn't amount to much. Weird. That was very weird. Okay, we don't want to kill that, so we're gonna go over here. That is so annoying. Why can't I swap? What? Oh. Okay, that was bad. I'm dead. Oh, I'm alive. What the fuck? Can that not happen again, please? The second rift. Okay. That's bad. I think we're dead. We'll see. It's close, man. It's close. Down to the wire. I hope I don't lose this one. I'll be very sad if I do. I'm Giga locking in, guys. You've never seen a more locked in Hex. I hope. Baby, I know my shit. GG's. Let's go. That's gamer shit right there, man. Giga gamer shit. All right. Well, let's do a victory lap here. Get our victory screen going. I don't think that did it though. I'm gonna try and get a heroic. Wait, if I get a heroic on Rival Strike, he's just gonna be standing there actually. Okay, you know what? We'll do that. Yeah, alright, we'll take it, we'll take it. It's not good, but you know what could I have done different? Alright, GG's. Yeah, man. That's a win. Close one for sure. I'm not shocked that it was close. Once I realized I'm not getting the tibia boost. Though maybe I could have taken the tibia there. I don't know. I think this is a case where I probably should have just taken the tibia, but I think maybe it would have killed me trying to get the tibia up. I don't know. Either way, tibia is like super important to make the Alexander fight easier. And I guess this really goes to show like what happens when you don't take the tibia, which is really funny. Like if people were ever wondering how strong the tibia is, and it's like, why do you always take it? Because all the other stuff just pale in comparison to its power. It's not even close. You know what the funny thing about the amplification? This gives you 55% amp, one skill every 3 uses. Crit rate whenever you're critically something is 50% amplification, and tibia makes you always crit. So you can have 50% amplification on everything you do versus one of your skills every 3 casts getting 55% amplification. Like, what were they thinking? What were they thinking? This is so much worse than the tibia. It's wild, and so everything is really. But I also don't want to complain too hard because then they might nerf tibia, and then I'd be very sad. But yeah, man, GG's. Close one, and I like the close ones. I like showing off my game knowledge, I guess. I would say what that demonstrates is I'm worse at Alexander than I am at all the other fights because I kill him so quickly before he can do anything most of the time that I don't have his patterns down as much as I have the other ones. So I guess that's something to think about. But I still won, and I still was able to bring it out to a victory in the end. So that's all I care about. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching something a little different than, the crit item shenanigans usually. And also just item damage in general. Usually I focus on item damage. This time I didn't. This would have also been a lot easier, by the way, if we got even one good curse. But we didn't. Trance is fine, but it's not what I was looking for this run, so yeah, it is what it is. Still a interesting run that got through to the end, thankfully. And that's all I have to say, so thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye bye.